All right, so these parts were purchased by the customer, so she got them offline. VJX. Here's her part number. All right, let's get started. So I already put on jack and jack stands. We're going to take off these caps. Put these to the side. And let's remove these 519 lugs. There we go. Put these to the side. Now it's time to remove the wheel. I'm gonna sit this right here. There we go. Next thing we're gonna do is push these pistons in. She actually got sensors back here on both sides, but the part only came with one. Alright, so I'm gonna have to let her know that. Maybe 1 second, guys. Alright, so I told the customer about her situation. She said she's gonna call and see if she could get one. But next thing we're gonna do is, I don't know if you see the safety clip here. Just remove this. Alright, just pry up. There we go. This is all a little rusty, very rusty actually. Car's been sitting for a little bit. I guess the parts are too expensive, and well, yeah, this is gonna be a hard time trying to get that out. Next thing we're gonna do is remove this guide pin right there. Take my wire wheel, try to clean it up a bit. Alright, now you want to take your chisel with a hammer, and now just hammer this through. Come on, girl, you got it. See how bad that is. Let's see if I could do it this way. Give myself a better angle. Okay. I'm gonna get a smaller one. It's skinny enough to fit through. Probably be easier too if you push this hardware in some, but I'm pretty much done anyway. Okay, let's get this hardware out of the way. Move it from the sensor there. There we go. Let's just cut to. Stuck in here. Happened to the other side, the exact same thing. Let's try to clean her up. Okay, let's try again. this thing is in here. Alright, if you're at home doing this, you might have to keep hammering, but I'm gonna try to use my air hammer, try to see if I can break it free. Here we go, because she stopped moving with just a chisel and hammer. Let's see, hopefully I can just wiggle this up. I don't want to do it again. There we go. Alright, now let's put this to the side. I'm actually going to clean this up first. Alright, let's put this to the side. Alright, next thing we're going to do is take your T50. We want to break this free. And then now we're going to take our, I guess, M5 or triple set 5. Break that free. Here we go. Here we go. Put these to the side. We won't need this again. Alright, sorry guys. Everyone keeps talking to me at the same time. So you just want to take your pry bar. Just push this in. As much as you can. And now let's get that piston in. Same thing here. Let's try to get this in here if we can. There we go. See, the thing is, one side is going to come out, then the other side is going to come out, right? So even though we're doing the brake pads and rotors, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to push this all the way in. Give me 1 second. Leave those there. Now let's push this pad all the way in. There we go. Now that piston's in. Now let's take the new one. Place that here. And then now let's push this in. Like so. Now if you were just doing the brake pads, now of course all you got to do is take this out, replace the wear sensor, and you'll be good. But since we're doing the brake rotors, as you can tell, this is damaged. She's replacing this. So put this to the side. And now we're good to move on to what drops you guys. A bolt here, which is a M16. Let me double check. Yes, 16 here. And also a triple square here as well. So make sure you get it all the way in. Trust me, you do not want to strip this. Alright, now let's break it free. There we go. Okay, got a good movement there. Now let's go to the bottom. one, and here's two. And the collar is not heavy, it's all aluminum, so it's actually really light. But I advise you to hold it with another hand as well, because you know aluminum just cracks and won't bend. And the last thing you want to do is replace this caliper, especially if you watch this video trying to save some money. Alright, now we're going to take this off, and now we're going to move on to removing this sensor. So let's see here. There we go. Just wanted to clean that up. And now we'll get my wire brush. Okay. Let's clean this up. Okay. Let's go up top. Alright, now let's remove this brake rotor, and then we're going to blow all this stuff off. Okay, just walk it off. Come on, girl, you got me. Here we go. She's gonna need some shoes soon as well. She's just gonna need a whole brake overhaul. Come on, girl. Now I'm gonna just try to get some of this rust off. Spray all this dust. Alright, now I'm gonna let my air build up, but while we're doing that, put some anti-seize on this hub. I just take a dab. There we go. Now let's get the new brake rotor. Let's try to wipe this down. Both sides. Okay. Now I like to spray it off, get all that lint out. Now we're going to take our rotor, just place it on the hub. Okay, and spin it around until your threads line up like so. And we're going to take the rotor screw, just thread that up. I might just get it hand tight, honestly. That's good. And now you take your triple square 5, same thing. Here you go. Now that's done. Once that's done and you got this all bolted up, I'm waiting on a customer to get the wear sensor. So I'm gonna leave this just like this until she gets back. Alright, so now we got our sensor. So you take a caliper, just place it like so, and just come to the bottom first and try to get that thread started. Now we're going to come up top, get this bolt through. There we go. And start the threads on top. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Now let's tie this down. Same to the bottom. Come on, girl. There we go. Now we're going to make sure they're tight. To get 60 foot-pounds. There we go. Now let's go to the bottom. Well, let me see it first and I'll show you guys. Okay. Okay. That feels pretty good. Now take our anti-seize. Just try to get it on the backing plate and not the brake pad itself. If you do, you could just wipe it off. There's one. Now let's do the second one. Here's two. Alright, now let's get our sensor. Alright, now we got our sensor. Let's place it in the brake pad. There you go. Same over here. Actually, let's wait on that. Let's get the hardware. Alright, now we got one sensor in. Let's make sure that's all the way in. That's all. There we go. Feels a lot better. And now we're going to take our hardware. Get it in there. Come on, girl. There we go. Here's our hardware. Let's take a guide pin. Show you something that I can do. Okay. Now let's try to get this hardware. There we go. Got the hardware past it. Now I'm gonna get this brake pad sensor and its housing. Just try to click this in. Be careful. Do not want to break this. Just walking it. That's all I'm doing is walking it. Here we go. And now let's get this in this housing. Get the wire. There we go. Go ahead, girl. Okay. Now where's the hammer? Oh, gotta get the hammer. Okay. Now let's try to hammer this the rest of the way. Actually, using a pry bar would help you. Okay. Try to push this in some. See if that's right. A little more. Here we go. And now, let's take our safety clip here. Let's place her in. There we go. Look at that. Pretty good. And now here's our sensor. Let's just plug and play. That's good. Good there. Alright. Now let's put this wheel back on. Alright, there we go. Let's tie these down. Make sure they're good. And now I torque them, and then you want to take it off the jack and jack stands, and I'll show you guys what's next.